Hey everyone! In this video, I will show you how to make a sports outfit with a top and shorts. If you're interested, just keep watching. So you'll need fabric. I have B-Flex, but you can use any stretch fabric. You will also need 18mm wide elastic for the waistband and latex elastic. And of course the pattern, which you can find via the first link in the video description. The print size for the pattern should be paper size A4 and scaled to fit the paper. After printing the pattern, don't forget to measure the test square. It should be 5 by 5 centimeters. Then cut away the excess where there are corresponding markings with scissors, assemble all the sheets and cut out all the pieces. For the shorts, there are several pattern options available. If you want gathering in the back, to create a so-called push-up effect, cut along this line. If you want shirts without gathering, cut along this line. There are also options for the lengths of the shirts, longer or shorter. I'm going to sew short shirts with gathering in the back. After we have cut all the pieces from the fabric, we can start assembling. Let's start with the top. Take the front and back pieces of the top, place them right sides together and sew along the sides. I'm going to do this on an overlocker, but if you don't have one, you can use a sewing machine with a zigzag stitch or other stretch stitches that imitate an overlocker. And repeat the same process with the second part of the top. Now, insert one part of the top into the other with the right sides facing each other so that the wrong side is facing us. I basted them together to ensure nothing shifts. Now, I'm going to stitch along the top edge. Under the stitch, I'm going to place the latex elastic. This is done to prevent the top from stretching and deforming during wear. The main thing here is not to rush, but to do everything slowly and carefully. And this is how it should look. Then turn the top right side out. Now take the straps of the top and insert one into the other. Turn them inside out through one strap. Then align everything so that the seams of both straps match and sew a stitch. After this, trim the corners to about a couple of millimeters from the seam. And turn it right side out again. Now we need to make back stitches on the side seam. Using the tight zigzag stitch, make 2 back stitches about 2 to 3 centimeters apart. Next, remove the stitch between these back stitches. On the side where the opening is, I'm going to align the side seams right sides together, pull them through the opening like this, and secure with a pin. I will keep pulling and pinning around the entire perimeter as I go. In the end, the top should look like this. Then sew around the bottom edge, placing the elastic under the stitch. After this, all that's left is to turn the top right side out and sew the opening closed by hand. I'm going to sew up the opening with a blind stitch. And with that, the top is finished. Now let's move on to the shorts. Take the 2 pieces of the shorts and place them right sides together. I transfer the mark from the pattern to the back part of the shirts. We need to make a stitch up to this mark to create the gathering on the shirts. If you choose the shirts without gathering, you can skip this step. Set the machine to the largest stitch and slightly loosen the thread tension. Then make a stitch 7 mm from the edge. Next, take the lower thread and pull it to create gathers. Pull until the length of these gathers matches the mark section on the pattern. After this, pull both threads to one side and tie a knot. Then I'm going to finish the edge with the overlocker down to the bottom. I'm going to place the elastic under the stitch up to the mark, then cut it and continue without it. On the other side of the shorts, I'll also finish the edge with the overlocker. Here's what I've got. Now fold the shorts so that the crotch seam lines up and sew it. Make sure that the seams are aligned properly in this area. Next, I'm going to finish the hem of the shirts on the overlocker. Now take the two pieces of the waistband, place them rices together, and sew along the side seams. The front piece of the waistband is slightly longer than the back, and that's how it should be. Now, take the elastic. I have already cut mine to the size I need, which matches the circumference of my waist where the shorts will sit. Join the elastic into a ring with a straight stitch. Then press the seam allowances open and secure them with a top stitch, using a zigzag stitch or a similar stitch to mine. After that, I'm going to mark the center points on the elastic and insert it into the waistband, aligning the side seams with the marks. Make a stitch along the side seams to secure the elastic to the waistband, preventing it from rolling during the wear. After this, the waistband can be attached to the shorts. First, I'm going to pin the waistband evenly to the shorts, then make a basting stitch. Next, I'll sew the waistband with the overlocker. The shirts are almost ready. All that's left is to finish the hems. I will do this using a double needle. Set your sewing machine to the center straight stitch. You can choose any stitch lengths. I'm going to choose 3. Load the thread spools onto the machine. You want to thread them simultaneously to avoid tangling. Also, loosen the tension on the bobbin case to prevent the zigzag from pulling too tightly. To do this, remove the bobbin case and adjust it counterclockwise. I basted the seam allowances, and now I'm going to make stitches 7 mm from the edge. And here's the final result. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. If you saw the set or any other clothing following my tutorial, please tag me on Instagram. I would love to see it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!